Buzz is proudly sponsored by K-Man Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. And K-Man Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And Health City, now open at Camana Bay 7 days a week.
And now, Radio Cayman presents The Business Buzz, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. This is where we address the business topics that matter. Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. Here's your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning and welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Business Buzz. You have a full house this morning, 3 segments, and we're excited to get going. I want to say good morning to our listeners and our viewers on YouTube. Good morning, Susan. She's in the studio manning the controls, and she's also my producer. I want to say thanks to our sponsors this morning, Cayman Insurance Center, Health City Cayman Islands, and Cayman Medical Supplies. Thank you so much for your sponsorship of the Business Buzz. In the studio this morning, we have from Creative Fashion and Designs, a studio full of folks. So we're going to start off introducing the designer and owner of Creative Fashion and Design, Mrs. Norma E. Banks. She has alongside her a facilitator, teacher, trainer, Mrs. Darkys Nantel, and her son, Tristan. Also in the studio, we have 3 other young ones. We have Anna, Shade, Zaya, and Kira. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Is that it?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you all in the studio.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome. This morning, we'll put the spotlight on Creative Fashion and Design, and we're going to find out all about sewing camp and just about everything else that happens at Creative Fashion and Design, as much as time would allow us. Now, Miss Norma, you are the owner of Creative Fashion and Design. How are you doing this morning?
I'm blessed.
And you look wonderful.
Thank
Everybody
you.
look wonderful in the room this morning, fresh and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Miss Norma, can you give us just a sense of how Creative Fashion and Design got started?
Creative Fashion and Design got started August coming 19 years.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're almost hitting the two decades.
Decade.
No, Miss Norma, you're a designer and you have a passion for fashion designing. You attended Howell School of Fashion in Kingston, Jamaica. Mm-hmm. And after working there for some years, you move to the fashion capital of the world, mm-hmm. and we know it as New York City. Mm-hmm. That's where you are for the education in fashion designing, and you attended Parsons University. Mm-hmm. So you returned to the Cayman Islands in the early 90s, and you open your own business as we know it, mm-hmm. and you have been catering to the needs of Cayman's fashion world. Yeah. How is it going?
You know, after 19 years, I must say we're blessed. Mm-hmm. To have a business that's thrived for 19 years. It's been a rocky road sometime, but through perseverance, we overcome.
Well, you're doing a very good job of it.
Thank you.
And you have with you this morning, these are the little ones from your
my camp.
From your camp. Mm-hmm. You want to say good morning and hello?
Good morning, hello.
I'm trying to get them to work work their way into the mic. Zia, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So you got somebody's covering their face, and that would be Anna Jade.
Good morning.
Okay. And Tristan, good morning.
Good morning.
Tristan is the only gentleman in the room this morning. He's here with his mom. And Tristan, you're at summer camp, right? With all the girls. How are you doing? You having fun?
Yeah.
This is your first time sewing?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
All right. You want to try that mic, see if it works? Yes? Just pull it out. So, Ms. Norma, let's go back to you. So tell us why one of the main reasons why you decided to offer this summer sewing camp.
Okay,
This is not the first camp, right? You've had
several
this is
before.
my second
This
camp.
is my second year.
Second year.
After 5 years of teaching sewing and after school program, I decided last year after the pandemic to start a summer camp. And we did it last year. We had total 32 kids last year.
Wow.
So after doing that last year, I'm like, let me try it another year.
Okay, so this is your second year.
This is my second year.
Nice.
And so far, wow.
You just started on the 19th.
Yeah, we started on the 19th last week, Monday.
And
So
camp
this
will
is our
continue until...
second.
This is your second week.
This is 4 week.
Okay.
So we are on our second week
Okay. So students are still encouraged to join?
to join.
Okay,
we
register.
have 2 weeks to go, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Ms. Norma, so you have your summer camp, your summer sewing camp. You're going to cut, sew,
So,
create,
Mm-hmm.
make, take home, right?
and they did.
And they did. So these are return campers?
Yeah, these are return
Okay.
campers.
Should they,
from-
Kira, you return camper?
Yes.
Yes? And how about you?
Good.
Good. Okay. How old are you, Kira?
11.
11. And Anishade, how are you?
10.
You're 10. And Isaiah?
I'm 8.
8. And Tristan?
7.
7. You're 7. Okay. Okay, so we've got a good age group in here. And Miss Nantel, you're not going to be quiet for long, okay? So don't think you're going to get away from this conversation. So, Miss Norma, what are some of the indicators that you look for in students and that show interest in learning the class material and not just going through the motions?
What I look for, I group them because you have some student is more faster than some.
Okay.
So you have some might have difficulty with the sewing machine. So you pay attention to them because they have to nail the sewing machine before they can do anything. So once they nail the sewing machine, then we go right into the project.
Okay. So they have to learn to use the
Use
machine
the sewing machine
as
And
well
so
as hand,
far-
as well as hand.
Hand,
As
yeah,
well as hand.
yeah.
Okay.
So we teach them how to use the sewing machine and how to use a hand sewing needle.
Okay.
So it's go both in hand. Because none of you guys, they have never used a sewing machine before.
I have never used one. I play
Never.
around with it. I
Never
used to
used
play
a
around with my
sewing
mother
machine
old
before.
singer machine. You know,
Yeah.
the one that come in a casing. Yeah, I used to just sit there and mess around, but I never learned to sew, and I regret that. So,
Yeah.
so you girls and Tristan, you're doing very well. Okay,
Thank you.
because I can't sew. I don't know if Miss Susan in the next studio can sew, but we'll find out later on. So, Miss Norma, talk to us about the benefits for students who take part in the sewing in camp.
The benefit for the students who take part in the sewing camp, I'm trying to develop the youth in the sewing industry. Because, the sewing industry becomes so weak in our community with our youths. When you talk about sewing, everybody think is the less paying job. I don't think the sewing industry gets as much credit because everybody think of it as the tailor and the dressmaker. So I'm trying to highlight not only Cayman, but the world about using a machine and a needle. It's a skill. It's a well-paid skill. You'll be shocked to know how payable using a machine can do. Also, what I teach them, you don't have to be a dressmaker or a designer, but you can be an entrepreneur. You can, like I'm teaching Kira, how to make headbands. She have one on her hand right now.
I've got one in my hand.
Yeah, she have one on her hand right
Oh,
now.
Yours is prettier, man. You made that one?
And I'm teaching
Oh.
her to, these are the little things they can do and sell it. And that's what I try to tell them. They have on their skirt that they make, and they do all of this in 1 week. They have the purse. Anybody have your purse? Nobody bring your purse outside? Okay, so they have the little purse that they make, their skirt. Tristan make a pants, a shorts.
For himself?
Not only that, he made me a skirt.
You go, Tristan. Look at that.
He made me a skirt. There's a next boy who made Miss Nintel a skirt.
Wow.
Like, make it from scratch.
Wow. Young designers and
Yeah,
fashion
so
designers.
these are the things we teach them. It's not only coming to camp and looking at the machine. It's coming to camp and use the machine, use your brain. And you were shocked to know what Miss Nintel and I get out of them. That creative side of them.
Miss Nantel, tell me exactly what do you get from camp and from... Do you just work the camp or you work at Creative Fashion Design?
No, it's just by advertising. She reached out to me and said, Miss Norma, I have these kids that I teach and I think they're more on the artistic side. And I want to bring them to camp, but I can't afford it. And she went and she got donation for them. It was, how many of them?
11 students.
11 students she got donation from. Not only she got donation, she said to me, I'll come and volunteer.
Okay.
So she's actually a volunteer on the camp.
Okay.
Just to help me with the kids.
Where do you teach otherwise?
I'm at Joanna Clark Primary School.
Okay.
And so I know a lot of my students. I'm in the year 5 classroom, so I have a lot of different students and I observe a lot of their behaviors and I can see which ones are creative. But I chose, in quotations, the good students. I know the students that work hard and are deserving of it. And often I find some of the camps, everyone's shoved together because it's free and put on by the government. But I wanted kids to learn a skill as well as kind of having a break from some of those other students that they have to be in class with every day. So I just wanted to take that handful of students and give them that opportunity.
So everyone here, these are your students, including
Anna
Tristan.
Sade was in a year 5 classroom of mine, and then often I would be in all the other classes. So, and because they're sisters,
didn't know that.
they come together.
Okay. Well, good to have you guys in the studio this morning, okay? So who is this camp for? You did touch on that a little bit, and how affordable it is, and how can someone register? Because we still have 2 more weeks to
The
camp.
camp is from 6 to 18. And it's $200 per week, but that $200 include material and a snack. And Miss Nintel last week gets sponsored for lunch every single day. Every day.
Wow.
She have lunch coming for the kids.
You want to thank your sponsors while you're there?
Pardon me?
You would like to say thanks to your sponsors?
Yes, thank you to all my sponsors. There were a lot of people that just sponsored one child, so they took on the whole. In our case, we were given a discount, so Ms. Norma she was very generous with it. So most people sponsored one child. And then we had so many sponsors that we were able to provide lunches with the extra money. So it was very upfront and very transparent. I wouldn't accept money until I knew exactly who or what it was going for. And then people it helped in the community. So
And machine, she also gets sponsored for machine, not for me and my camp, but for the student to take home. Because I tell the parents it's very good for the student to have machine because it's a skill so they can continue. So if they don't have a machine home, then it's like, what's the purpose?
It's like, do you spend more time on your machine than on your laptop or your phone?
Actually, we don't have a machine.
Not
She
yet.
just got one.
Yeah.
It's a surprise. You actually getting one today for yourself.
one lady last night, I drove over to her place, picked up a brand new machine that she had bought for her goddaughter who actually had 2. So she's given that to you. So you're going to have your own machine.
Okay.
So you guys actually have a machine to use now at night, okay? When you go home. And Tristan have his machine from last week.
Oh.
And it's just goes
I might
on.
have to come and borrow your machine, Tristan.
Yeah, people, the community, they call, they say, what can I do? Thanks to Burger King. Burger King is one of our lunch sponsor. And the community really, really supporting our kids.
That's awesome.
They really support
We have to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue speaking with Mrs. Norma Ebanks, local designer and owner of Creative Fashion and Design. And we have Mrs. Darkys Nantel and her son Tristan here. Also Anna Sade, Zaya, and Kira.
Dreaming of a great career or degree? The Caribbean Examinations Council offers regionally and internationally recognized qualifications to help you get there. These include the Caribbean Certificate of Secondary Level Competence, CCSLC, the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC, the Caribbean Vocational Qualification, CVQ, Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, CAPE, and the CXC Associate Degree. These exams may be done while in school or out of school at private learning institutions. Visit cxc.org to learn more. With CXC, you're in control.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history. In tribute to our roots, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Historical Vignette Series, brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects. The Cayman Islands, he hath founded it upon the seas.
In 1858, John Miller, a native of Montreal, Canada, shipwrecked off the coast of Cuba. A locally owned schooner would bring him to Grand Cayman, where he settled for many years in the north side of the island. He would eventually move to Georgetown, and it was said that he was in charge of constructing the first north side Presbyterian church and school.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. A truly exciting event is just around the corner. 4 hours of Rotary Central Gumball Car Rally excitement. Saturday, August 21st, noon until 4 p.m. Prizes around Gumball Rally car preparation, rally spirit, rally event notes, rally accuracy. Answer the questions and find the Rotary Central Gumball Rally finish line. The Rotary Central Gumball Car Rally, a fun event, not a race event. Register with only $100 per entry, up to 4 persons per rally car. The first ever Rotary Central Gumball Car Rally event. Register now at Rotary Central Facebook page or call 936-1344. Every Gumball Rally dollar will serve Rotary Central mental health projects. Rotary Central. Serve to change lives.
Radio Cayman's Historical Vignettes was brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects.
Health City is now open at Camana Bay, offering a wide range of specialties at our state-of-the-art Camana Bay Clinic. We are here to help you save time and feel better. We are open weekdays, weekends, and evenings for your convenience and are dedicated to reducing your wait time while improving your health. Friendly staff, expert care, lab services, and diagnostics in one convenient location from the hospital you know and trust. Health City at Camana Bay, within your reach.
2020. Unprecedented times, uncertainty, and literally a new way of life.
Life happens, usually without warning.
That is why making sure that your family is insured is so important.
Cayman Insurance Center, 47 years strong, working to protect your family and your most valuable assets.
Whether you need to get a quote, renew a policy, or file a claim, Cayman Insurance Center is here to protect you and your family.
For more information, call 949-4657. Cayman Insurance Center, specializing in property, life, health, motor, and other lines of insurance products and services at affordable rates.
Celebrate Cayman is taking the Cayman Islands Seafarers Registry to local communities every Thursday from 4 to 7 p.m. until 5th August. Come out for a fun, family-friendly evening to learn about the Seafarers Registry, access complimentary health and wellness checks, share seafaring stories in the memory booth, enjoy seafaring-themed activities, socialize with seafarers, and more. The Celebrate Cayman Seafarers Registry Roadshow happening every Thursday from 4 to 7 p.m. until 5th August. Visit celebratecayman.ky for schedule and info.
The Cayman Islands Seafarers Registry, Celebrate Cayman, the Lions Club of Grand Cayman, and the Department of Children and Family Services will be visiting the Cayman Turtle Center on Thursday, the 29th of July.
For the first time in over 45 years, the University College of the Cayman Islands is having an alumni homecoming gala dinner on October 28th. The event highlights the kickoff of the UCCI Alumni Network, a community of professionals helping the university and one another. If you're a UCCI graduate, join the network today and let your fellow classmates know about it. Visit ucci.edu.ky/alumni and come give us a hand with UCCI's first ever homecoming.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz. Good morning. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for doing so. In the studio this morning, we have Mrs. Norma Ebanks. She's a local designer and owner of Creative Fashion and Design. Alongside her, we have Mrs. Darkys Nantel and her son Tristan, Anna Jade, Zaya, and Kira. I hope I'm calling all these names correct. Yes? Oh, I got thumbs up from Zaya. Now, Zaya, let me start with you. Pull the mic towards you. What made you decide to be involved in sewing classes?
Well,
you like sewing?
Yes, Mom.
You're having fun?
Yes, Mom.
So who told you to take this class? You decided to? That you wanted to? Or your mom helped a little bit?
I decided because my mom told me all about it.
Mm-hmm. And you decided you're going to sew?
Yes, Mom.
You're going to sew something for yourself?
Yes, Mom.
Like that pretty skirt that you're wearing?
Yes, Mom.
That you made yourself?
Yes, Mom.
Zaya, how old are you again?
8 years old.
And you're making your own clothes?
Yes, Mom.
I'm so proud of you. Are you going to sew something for me at some time? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, thumbs up for that one. Now, Kira, how about you? What made you decide that you want to start the sewing class?
Well, I wasn't necessarily interested in it, but after a couple of days after my mom told me, then I kind of got a little more interested because I started sewing by hand from I was 7, so I actually kind of liked it, but I never knew we were going to use a machine.
So how do you like using the machine now?
I feel very comfortable using it now.
You have to be careful where you place your finger and all that, right?
Yes, Mom.
And when you're cutting especially?
Yes, Mom.
Okay. So do you help your sister Zia when you guys are working together?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. All right. So how about you, Miss Anna Jade?
Well,
what made you decide to start this class?
Because I knew I could do new things that I didn't know how to do before by hand.
Okay. So you're using the machine as well?
Yes, Mom.
Okay. Tristan is the only boy in the class, right? In the swim camp. Are you the only boy in the swim camp? No.
There were 3 other boys.
3 other boys
as
okay.
well.
4.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So Tristan, why you decided that you wanted to be in the sewing class? Well, besides your mom being there.
Because I wanted to try using a sewing machine.
Okay. And have you used the machine as yet?
Yes.
Have you made anything for yourself?
One thing.
What was that?
The pants.
You made pants for yourself?
Yeah.
Wow.
What about the skirt for Miss Norma?
I made a skirt for Miss
Norma as well?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I wish you had brought it in so we could see what it looked like, right?
I wear it on Friday and I add it on all this Saturday.
Oh my goodness!
All this Saturday I wear it.
Okay. Now, how long did it take you to learn basic stitching, Kira?
By hand or?
By hand, just basic stitching.
I think about a year.
Okay, it took you a year. How about you, Anna Jade?
Probably 3 or 2 months.
Okay. How about you, Azia? How long it took you to learn the basic stitching?
I'm not sure.
What the basic stitching is? Okay, all right. Now, what would you tell your friends about this sewing camp when you're finished this time?
Well, what I would say to my friends is that it's fun and it's educational because you actually get to know how people make the clothes that you wear, and you can make your own clothes.
Okay. Do you? Okay. So that you're learning how to sew. You've already done some stuff for yourself. When you wear your own clothes, like you buy from the store, what do you think? Do you think now? Well, wonder how they made this, or I can do this better than what they made. Do you ever ask yourself that?
No, I just say like, at least I have an understanding of what they make, how they make the clothes that I wear.
What went into making that particular piece? Okay. How about you, Isaiah? What would you tell your friends about this camp when you're finished?
That it's really fun and they should join it because you will also make a lot of more friends.
Okay.
So once you have probably holes in your clothes, you can sew your clothes.
I can do that. I don't have holes in my jeans, so I should learn how to. I should come to Miss Norma's camp and learn how to patch my holes in my jeans, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I agree with you. How about you, Anna Shelley?
I would tell my friends that they should come because things that you like. If you thought that you know how to sew with a sewing machine, you might not actually know how to sew clothes and bags.
Okay, but you coming to the camp will really help them, right?
Yes.
How about you, Tristan? What would you tell your friends?
I would tell them. I'm not sure.
You tell them to just come and have fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they can make pants just like you, and maybe you'll make a shirt next time. Maybe. How about you, Mrs. Darkys Nantel?
Well, I got to see all the final products, and I was very impressed because obviously there are different age groups. So it was really impressive to see them all work together and see their final products. And I loved the smiles on their faces and the fun that they had with their friends. And then I think Tristan's favorite thing was the snacks. He was forever in there. So no, but it was a great time. I would recommend
that would be mine too. So, Miss Norma, are there any regular sewing classes that you also offer to other folks?
Yes, we do. We have basic, intermediate, and advanced, and that start back in September.
Okay.
So our next class start back in September.
Okay, Ms. Norma. And can you give us some contact details, please?
So contact details is 928-0344 or www.creativefashionanddesign.com.
Okay. Now, just for registration for this continuing camp, can you give us some more information on that?
Registration, you can stop by Creative Fashion and Design, Tropical Plaza, Smith Road, or you can visit our website and the form is there for you to sign up.
Okay, I want to say thanks to everybody this morning. Ms. Kira, thank you. Zia, thank you too.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Anna Shade.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tristan.
You're welcome.
You're going to make me some pants, right?
Maybe.
And thank you, Mom, Mrs. Darkys Nantel, and Miss Norma. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you in the studio.
Thanks for having us.
And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks to our listeners and our viewers on YouTube. We're going to take a break for the news. When we come back, we'll have Digicel in the studio.
Thank you so much, Anita. And studio time now by Price Right is 8 o'clock.
It's getting hot.
I'd even say it's sizzling.
You're right. It's a sizzling summer. And Priced Right is giving you the chance to win big throughout July and August.
That's right. We've got the best summer products in store. And by just purchasing any specially marked sizzling summer product, you have the chance to win one of 3 $200 Priced Right gift cards.
Promotion only valid at Priced Right at the Airport Center. For more info, go to pricedright.ky. Live better for less this summer at Priced Right.
The 8 a.m. News is proudly sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. For further information, please visit chamberpension.ky. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. We are here for you. Please be advised that the pension contribution holiday has been extended until 31st of December 2021. Employers and plan members should ensure arrangements are in place for salary deductions and remittance following this date. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan, keeping you informed. For further information, visit chamberpension.ky. And for information as it happens, follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. Email admin@pensions.ky or call 745-7630. We're here for you.
For today's biggest news.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
Good morning with a look at Radio Cayman's 8 o'clock morning news. I'm Dion Anglin. 737 COVID-19 tests have been carried out since this was reported last Friday. The Chief Medical Officer, Dr. John Lee, reports that there were 4 positive test results in travelers. A traveler has been admitted to hospital from quarantine, suffering with symptoms of COVID-19 disease. The person is stable and does not require ventilator support at this time. There are 15 active cases of COVID in the Cayman Islands, but only 1 hospitalization at this time. More than 1,000 people are in isolation. There have been 96,993 COVID-19 vaccinations given in total in the Cayman Islands. Of these, 49,672, that's 70% of 71,106, have had at least 1 dose of a COVID-19 vaccine, and 47,321, that's 67%, completed the 2-dose course. ReopenCayman.com says it will cease publishing new content as of the end of this month. Radio Cayman's April Cummings has more.
Reopen Cayman was an initiative created and sponsored by 2 local tourism entrepreneurs, Dr. Michael Tibbetts and Captain Kel Thompson, with an initial aim of educating the Cayman public about COVID-19, reporting insights from medical literature, and sharing best practices developed in other destinations. In a statement released Monday, the men said once vaccination became widely available, their efforts shifted to encouraging vaccination. The social media campaign emphasizing its safety and effectiveness, and the importance of safely reopening the islands to visitors. With the Cayman Islands now having one of the highest vaccination rates in the world, Dr. Tibbetts and Mr. Thompson say their job on that front is done, having reached more than 40,000 Cayman residents each month through social media, digital advertising, and through their website. The men say we are now at a stage, though, where a different approach is needed, and believe that unless government provides, quote, disincentives for those not vaccinated, there is unlikely to be a significant increase in vaccination rates, as positive incentive programs and educational campaigns have run their course. April Cummings, Radio Cayman News.
The 2021 Spectrum Conference brought together Cayman's financial services industry professionals and its stakeholders at the Kimpton Seafire Resort. Deputy Premier Christopher Saunders spoke on his belief in the benefit of conferences such as Spectrum.
Overall, for this year, the government is proactively engaging international and local communities as a primary objective. Internationally, we're looking to centralize the voice of all industry stakeholders, and we believe that forums such as this and what Paul is doing with Spectrum is actually key to that. And I'm glad to see Minister Andre was actually able to get as much members for the government out this morning too, because this is what it is for us. You guys is really what matters. And I think that's the amount of people we have here today from the government is actually proof of the importance this industry is, not just to the country, but also to this government.
Financial Services Minister, the Honorable Andre Ebanks, echoed the Deputy Premier's sentiments, speaking to the more than 200 guests in the room on how they are working together can only further strengthen our financial sector.
We need to come together as a stronger Cayman, and by extension have an even more robust financial services sector. I believe the way forward to do that is for us as government to continuously engage, listen to every one of you, those of you in the front line, in ministry, in departments. But we need to come together to have initiatives that we can all agree on to best position our financial services. So with that in mind, that's how I got sold on Spectrum.
To learn more on Spectrum, visit spectrum.ky. In regional news, here's Carib Updates, Wendy Chateau.
Authorities in Haiti have arrested a top official who served as General Security Coordinator when President Jovenel Moïse was assassinated. Jean Laguel Civil joins more than 24 suspects arrested by Haiti's National Police as the investigation continues into the July 7 attack at Moïse's private home. Civil's attorney, Reynolds Georges, called his client's arrest politically motivated. It wasn't immediately clear if Civil had been charged with anything. The arrest comes as more than 1,000 demonstrators gathered around one of Haiti's most notorious gang leaders to commemorate Moise.
Now for a look at news from around the world, here's the BBC.
A congressional panel established to investigate the siege of the U.S. Capitol by supporters of Donald Trump in January holds its first public hearing shortly. Several police officers who battled the rioters will give evidence about the assault. An independent inquiry in Britain has strongly criticised a London council for allowing its staff to sexually abuse more than 700 children in care. Lambeth has already apologised and has promised to compensate victims. At least one person has been killed and 4 remain missing after an explosion at a chemical plant in western Germany. Officials from the city of Leverkusen say that 16 people were injured by the blast at the local industrial park.
The BBC's Debbie Ross there, taking us out of Radio Cayman's 8 o'clock morning news. I'm Dion Anglin.
The 8 a.m. news is proudly sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. For further information, please visit chamberpension.ky. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. We're here for you. Are you aware of the performance of your pension plan? The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan provides quarterly fund fact sheets for our members to stay informed with the plan's performance. For the year ended 30th of April, 2021, the various life cycle funds have provided returns between 10.5% and 43.2%. And our all-in expense ratio for year ended 30th of June, 2020 is currently the lowest it's ever been. 0.72%. Visit chamberpension.ky to review our fund fact sheets. You can see the performance as far back as 10 years. Remember that pensions are a longer-term investment strategy. Focus on the long term rather than the short-term returns. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan continues to perform for you.
Stay in touch with Radio Cayman for the latest in news and information.
Follow Radio Cayman on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Download the Radio Cayman app or log on to our website, www.radiocayman.gov.ky.
Radio Cayman, your voice, your choice, your radio.
The HSA Specialist Clinic has relocated to a new, modern, state-of-the-art facility at Smith Road Center to offer you a better patient experience. Receive care from top specialists in chiropractic, complementary and alternative medicine, neurology, ENT, urology, pain management, and more. Our orthopedic and telemedicine clinics remain at the Cayman Islands Hospital campus. Please remember to bring your own face mask when visiting any HSA location. Visit our website, hsa.ky, to learn more. At the HSA, you matter to us.
The Department of Education Services and the Public Health Department would like to inform parents that health screening for new students will take place during the summer until August 23rd across Grand Cayman schools. The Public Health Department will be visiting your district schools and will be contacting you regarding school health screening appointment. Health screenings will also continue during September and October for those children who were not screened during the summer.
The 8:10 a.m. weather report, Monday through Friday, is proudly sponsored by Pan American International Insurance Corporation. Pan American International Insurance Corporation, meeting the life, accident, and health insurance needs of individuals and businesses to ensure financial security and peace of mind. For more information, call 949-8304 or visit www.palig.com. That's PALIG.com.
For over 100 years, more than 5.8 million people across the Americas and the Caribbean have placed their trust in Pan American Life Insurance Group. We have delivered on our promise and have proven that we are more than an insurance company. We are family. To learn more about our first-in-class individual and group life, disability and accident solutions, please visit Pan American International Insurance Corporation at Unit 221, Cannon Place East, North Sound Road, Grand Cayman, or contact us at 949-8304 and visit us online at www.palig.com. Pan American Life, people you can trust for life.
Good morning. Let's take a look at the very latest weather report. Current temperature is 83 degrees. Relative humidity is 82%. The barometric pressure 30.00 inches and rising. The wind is out of the east-southeast at 7 knots. Overnight low temperature was 80 degrees. Synopsis indicate cloudiness and showers associated with a tropical wave currently just east of Cayman is expected to influence our weather conditions through tomorrow morning. The wave is moving west at 10 to 15 knots, and radar images show scattered showers in and around the Cayman area, moving towards the west to northwest. Now the forecast for today calling for partly cloudy skies, becoming cloudy at times with a 60% chance of showers and some thunder. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s. Winds will be east to southeast at 10 to 15 knots. Seas will be slight with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with a 40% chance of showers and thunder, and temperatures dipping to the upper 70s tonight. Winds will be east to southeast at 5 knots or less, and seas will be smooth to slight with wave heights of less than 2 feet. Today's high tide will be this afternoon at 4 minutes past 12, low tide this evening at 5:57. The sun will set this evening at 2 minutes after 7 and will rise tomorrow morning at a minute after 6. And the outlook is calling for a decrease in cloudiness and showers expected as the tropical wave moves west of the Cayman area by tomorrow evening. That's the very latest on your weather report.
The 8:10 a.m. weather report, Monday through Friday, is proudly sponsored by Pan American International Insurance Corporation. Pan American International Insurance Corporation, meeting the life, accident, and health insurance needs of individuals and businesses to ensure financial security and peace of mind. For more information, call 949-8304 or visit www.palig.com. That's PALIG.com.
For over 100 years, more than 5.8 million people across the Americas and the Caribbean have placed their trust in Pan American Life Insurance Group. We have delivered on our promise and have proven that we're more than just an insurance company, we're family. To learn more about our first-in-class group health and employee benefit solutions, please visit Pan American Life Insurance Company of the Cayman Islands at Unit 221, Cannon Place East, North Sound Road, Grand Cayman, or contact us at 949-8304. You can also visit us online at www.palig.com. Pan American Life, people you can trust for life.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Good morning once again. Let's take a look what's happening traffic-wise. Busy traffic coming from the Butterfield roundabout heading towards the Industrial Park area. Slight delays expected. Coming from the east on Shamrock Road, traffic is moving on moderately. Little steady traffic on Cool Road. And traffic moving along moderately on the Linford Pearson Highway. Holder Avenue, traffic steady but flowing. And the traffic on Godfrey Dixon Way and Eastern Avenue is moderate. In and out of Georgetown on Shedden Road looking pretty good as traffic flowing at a good pace. As we look to the West Bay Road in front of the Ritz, traffic is moving on moderately in both directions. And light traffic on Owen Roberts Drive. If you see any accidents or incidents on Cayman's roads, give us a call here at Radio Cayman, 949-6990. That's the very latest on your traffic. Join us again at about 10 minutes after 12 o'clock. We'll give you another traffic report. Remember, click it or ticket.
Summer, the season for backyard gatherings, beach parties, office socials, and camps for kids. Make the most of your summer party and leave the catering to Subway. Choose from small and large sandwich platters or double meat wrap platters, and top it off with optional cookie platters for dessert. Or ask about our Subway Box to Go, with the option of a 6-inch or foot-long sandwich, 1 cookie, and 1 bag of chips. Cater your summer with Subway. Visit subway.ky for menu options. Subway. Eat fresh.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
89.9 Radio Cayman helps you to weather the storm during this hurricane season.
One of the most crucial elements of hurricane preparedness is storm awareness. During the season, it is of utmost importance to pay attention to the latest local weather forecasts, as hurricanes do not suddenly form or strike. There are various methods of advance notification. Utilizing such may be the difference between a favorable outcome and disaster. Both television and radio serve as excellent mediums with up-to-the-minute storm path information in the wake of a hurricane. Another method of tracking a hurricane may be only arm's length away. Your smartphone or tablet can be your most valuable tool before, during, and after a storm, providing countless numbers of apps with crucial hurricane information. Many apps allow you to track storms with moving radar and satellite imagery, plus offer alerts, current conditions, forecasts, advisories, and even video.
This hurricane preparedness tip was brought to you by your community radio station, Radio Cayman 89.9 FM.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
On a daily basis, making it easy to connect with you, our listeners. Add us to WhatsApp today, 925-3261. That's 925-3261.
Radio Cayman.
Send a text or voice note.
Can I send a request, please?
You don't really have to ask us. Just send a request.
This is a shout out to my ex.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
Health City is now open at Camana Bay, offering a wide range of specialties at our state-of-the-art Camana Bay Clinic. We are here to help you save time and feel better. We are open weekdays, weekends, and evenings for your convenience and are dedicated to reducing your wait time while improving your health. Friendly staff, expert care, lab services, and diagnostics in one convenient location from the hospital you know and trust. Health City at Camana Bay, within your reach.
Oh gosh.
Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with Cayman Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. Cayman Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies. Free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? Drop by Cayman Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
Open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Still delivering island-wide for your convenience.
Planning for the hurricane season can be stressful, especially because COVID-19 remains a concern. To help you safely prepare, here's some tips from the Public Health Department. Have a fully stocked first aid kit. Make sure you have face coverings, hand sanitizers, and disinfectants should you need to evacuate to a shelter. Ensure a sufficient supply of medications for people with illnesses. Ensure immunizations are up to date, and when eligible, take your COVID-19 vaccine. Ensure a sufficient supply of food and clean water for every member of your family. For more guidance to update your emergency hurricane plans due to coronavirus, visit www.caymanprepared.gov.ky. This message is brought to you by the Public Health Department in partnership with the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
On Fridays, CI Retro Talk Today's presentation at 12:15 p.m. on Radio Cayman will chronicle the disappearance of the Nunoko, a modern Cayman Islands ship of its era, which departed Cayman in July 1936 on a voyage to Tampa with 22 people on board and was never heard from or seen of since. Helping us to bring you this presentation, The Diner, located at 32 Town Hall Road, West Bay, 300 feet past the four-way stop on the right, offering taste-tested, great local dishes, a family-friendly environment, and all-day breakfast. The Diner.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning and welcome back to the Business Buzz. This is our second segment on the Buzz this morning. It's great to have you listening and joining us via YouTube. In the studio we have with us Mr. Clive Bawden. He is the Managing Director of Atlantic Supply Limited. And alongside him, Ms. Mariella Amaya. She's a sales specialist at Atlantic Supply Limited. And we'll learn more about a company and their services Mr. Bodden, I'll start with you. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great, thank you. And thank you very much for inviting us here today. We're very excited to talk about Atlantic Supply because there's been some changes recently, and we'd like to tell the listening public about it.
Nice. Good morning, Miss Amaya.
Good morning.
How are you?
Very good. And
Good
you?
to have you both in the studio.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
And I'm all excited to hear about what's happening over Atlantic Supply because I've never been into your store. So I want to learn more this morning. So can you share some information on Atlantic Supply Limited and its primary focus? How
Sure.
long you've been in business?
Yes, we've been in business since 1983, actually. And the reason why you haven't been in our store, presumably, is because we're quite specialized. We specialize in heavy equipment, heavy trucks, electrical generators, lift trucks, that sort of thing. So we're not really aiming at the general public. We're aiming very strongly, very focused towards the construction industry and their requirements.
Maybe I can come in and get something by Caterpillar, right?
Absolutely. If you need a bulldozer, we'd be very happy to talk to you.
So what are some of the main services that you offer at Atlantic Supply Limited?
Well, when we started Atlantic Supply Company back in the 80s, it was because there were quite a number of Caterpillar machines on the island. The problem was that it was difficult to source spare parts for them. The machines were fairly simple in those days, and most people could do their own maintenance and their own repairs. But there was a difficulty in actually obtaining the parts. So I saw that as an opportunity, and I set up links and routes whereby we could get these parts and help our customers to maintain their equipment. So that's how we started. And as the machines became more complex and there were more machines on the island, then there was a demand for service and repair in addition to the parts. So we got started in that, and that has been very successful. As I say, the machines are very complex now compared to the way they were in the 80s, and it requires a lot of specialized equipment and a lot of specialized knowledge. And we have been able to meet that demand. It's not always easy because worldwide there's a huge shortage of technicians in most of the trades. But we treat our staff very well, and we've been managed to attract some very experienced and competent staff. So in addition to parts and service, of course, we also have sales. So we sell heavy machinery and heavy trucks, generators, lift trucks, marine engines, anything with diesel engines, basically.
And Ms. Amaya, you're here to talk about what you do over Atlantic Supply Limited.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm a sales representative entitled to help the customers with the quotations or inquiries that they have. We do consulting as well. Like Mr. Clyde was explaining, the company started with the heavy equipment, and actually some agricultural tractors he is treating now as well. But the opportunity came with the same customers because at the same time that Atlantic Supply started with the heavy equipment, other companies like landscapers that has man lift, had trucks, has backhoes, they was needing other equipment as well. So the company decided to open a showroom with a new division, which is the light equipment. Actually, you had it before. They started with the brand Wacker Newson, which is one of the head brands, along with Caterpillar. And this brand has like plate compactors, concrete vibrators, power trowels, and all related to construction. But like I say, other customers had other needs. The landscapers was another line, and we start selling the landscaping products, which includes riding mowers, blowers, weed whackers, and all other needs.
I often wonder where you get all of them. I see them on the island and always wonder, where do they get those from? Because I don't see them in a showroom or anywhere, you know. So now I know. Now I know if I want that weed whacker, Reed Walker as well, right?
Yes.
I can come over to
Flowers.
Atlantic Supply and get one. Now, what are some of your demand items?
In the heavy equipment or
basically anything.
Well, our day-to-day demand items are, of course, spare parts for the heavy machinery and so on. But as Mariella will tell you, we also have a strong demand for the parts to fix this light equipment and this landscaping equipment. And up until now, that has been missing on the island. You could buy the landscaping equipment, but there wasn't a lot of parts and service support for it. And Mariella can perhaps speak to what we offer in that way.
Yes. So the good thing that Atlantic and the service that Atlantic Supplies offer is that we have very easy to bring parts. So we place weekly orders. In the case of Caterpillar, sometimes we place like twice weekly. So it's very easy to customers get parts between a week or less, depending. Especially in the landscaping area as well. Competitors here on island doesn't have this option probably, and thankfully we do have this. So all the landscapers that are listening right now, make sure that you're getting your eco equipment.
You head over to Atlantic Supply Limited for your parts, also support and repair service. So how you have technicians at ASL. Now, technicians for just about any equipment? Mr. Bodden?
Of course, we specialize in the lines that we sell, and but usually we're called upon, or sometimes we're called upon, to try and repair most anything. In particular, anything that has diesel engines or hydraulics or specialized systems such as that. We can probably repair it and get the parts for them.
Okay. I was looking at your website last night and I'm like, those are a lot of toys for big boys. A lot of big boy toys. But they're beautiful pieces of equipment.
Yes, it is. Our philosophy is that we only sell the top quality equipment. We really believe that when you're spending that kind of money, you need something that's going to last a long time. And it's been my philosophy, my personal philosophy, that the quality remains long after the price is forgotten. So we everything that we sell, we try to make sure it's the very best equipment available. And in addition to that, then we administer the warranty for everything we sell right here on the island. You don't have to contact the manufacturers and hope they're going to help you. You simply come back to us, and if it's a warranty item, we fix it right there.
Very good. If you're just joining us, you're listening to the Business Buzz. In the studio in the studio this morning, we have from Atlantic Supply Limited, Mr. Clive Bodden. Mr. Bodden is the managing director of Atlantic, and also with him, sales specialist Ms. Mariella Amaya. Good to have you both in the studio this morning, and I'm learning a lot. I learn something new on this program every time I sit in this chair. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue our discussion about Atlantic Supply Limited.
Join the Group Limited for a hospitality recruitment open day at All Star Sports Bar and Grill, located upstairs in Queen's Court Plaza on Wednesday, July 28th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. They are recruiting Caymanians and residents with rights to work for multiple food and beverage locations in the following positions: HR assistant, accounts assistant, office administrator, bartender, server, dishwasher, barman, food runner, restaurant host, supervisor, events and entertainment coordinator, guest concierge, line cook, commercial and residential cleaner, beach attendant, maintenance assistant, groundkeeper, and security guard. Full job descriptions will be available on the day. Please bring a copy of your resume and a photo ID. For further information, contact hr@thegroupltd.com.
Eat, drink, and save money with BIP. Get the best deals across the islands exclusively with BIP.
Introducing BIP Deals and Offers, home to the best money-saving coupons. And that's not all. Join the BIP Marketplace, the best place to buy and sell your items for free. Even better, win free lunch every Wednesday and stand a chance to win great prizes daily with BIP. Just download the free BIP app today and start BIPing.
2020. Unprecedented times, uncertainty, and literally a new way of life.
Life happens, usually without warning.
That is why making sure that your family is insured is so important.
Cayman Insurance Center, 47 years strong, working to protect your family and your most valuable assets.
Whether you need to get a quote, renew a policy, or file a claim, Cayman Insurance Center is here to protect you and your family.
For more information, call 949-4657. Cayman Insurance Center, specializing in property, life, health, motor, and other lines of insurance products and services at affordable rates.
Oh gosh.
Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with Cayman Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. Cayman Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies, free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? Drop by Cayman Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
Open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Still delivering island-wide for your convenience.
As the community continues to take precautions from COVID-19, it is important to stay prepared for other disasters now that we're in the hurricane season. Here are some post-hurricane safety tips from the Department of Environmental Health. Always separate debris from household garbage after a hurricane. Debris includes roofing materials, tree branches, and metals. All items of debris must be placed in separate piles and must not cause obstruction to roadways or come in contact with electrical lines. For full guidance on post-hurricane safety tips, visit www.deh.gov.ky.
Tune in to Radio Cayman CI Retro Talk Today's presentation on Friday, July the 30th at 12:15 p.m. for the story of one of the Cayman Islands' most mysterious maritime tragedies, the disappearance of the modern motor ship, the New Nokel, 85 years ago this month, on a voyage from Grand Cayman to Tampa, Florida, with 22 souls, people on board, never to be seen or heard from since. Being brought to you by Cayman Coating, Cayman's leading supplier of quality paints and exterior wall finishes. Cayman Coating, 949-2920 at 96 Portland Road, Airport Industrial Park. The New Nokel's story.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning and welcome back to the Business Buzz. In the studio this morning, we're speaking with Mr. Clive Bodden. Mr. Bodden is the Managing Director of Atlantic Supply Limited, and he has brought along with him Ms. Mariela Amaya. Ms. Amaya is a sales specialist at Atlantic Supply Limited, and I'm going to shorten that and say ASL. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Now, Ms. Amaya, just let's talk a little bit about the brands you carry at ASL.
Yes. So in the heavy equipment, we have our main brand, which is Caterpillar, and we are able to supply customers with backhoes, excavators, mini skid steers, and other products. Also, we have in the light construction equipment, we have the brand Walker Newson and Husqvarna. These brands are mainly supporting the soil compaction. So it's the plate compactors or the concrete vibrators or power trowel, cotton saws. These are the kind of products that they distribute. Also in the landscaping area, we have the brands Eco, which Eco is one of the professional brands that we have on island, and we can distribute landscapers or homeowners as well that they want to do their yard clearance with blowers, weed whackers, hedge trimmers, and other power tools. Also for the hurricane season, it is very important to clear out the trees branches with the power pruners. We have other landscaping products, which are the ride mowers, the zero turns, and we have 3 brands actually. We manage the SCAC, Gravely, and Ariens. We have other products like power washers, and all kind of generators, starting from probably 1,000 watts to whatever they want, right? Like
the biggest Caterpillar
exactly.
is 4.6
We have
megawatts.
a wide range, yes. Yeah, so we have a wide range.
What's the smallest one you have?
It's 1,000 watts.
1,000 watts,
yes.
okay.
This is the portable one, the regulars that even the boat owners use it because they are inverters, so they can use it in their boats or for any emergency that they have at home. What else do we have?
I'm sure you have a whole lot more.
Well, this isn't the product itself, right? But like I said, we have the part support and the service supports. We have really good technicians in the light equipment and the heavy equipment. We have a specialized for every single of the areas. And in the parts, we have a lot of parts for that fits Honda engines, Kohler engines, Kawasaki engines, so we have a quiet bit.
Those are stock parts?
Yes, stock parts, okay. Yes. We have a lot in the stock. We have a lot of tires as well for mowers. We distribute oil, 2-cycle oil for the 2-stroke engines. We just have a lot down there. I just really would like
warranty.
The warranty, yes, that's very important to say. So Atlantic Supply, in most of the equipment, we have 1-year warranty for the landscaper area. The Caterpillar now, when you buy a brand new Caterpillar machine, it has the standard warranty, which is usually 12 months. But you can extend over 5 years the warranty, which is very good support. When you buy a brand new machine, you want to have that kind of support.
Okay. How about special orders? Do you do special orders?
We actually have been working with some customers that they want special orders with, let's say, man leaf, or even the agro attachments are special orders. What we call special orders are things that we don't regularly have in the stock in the shop. Yes, but we definitely can do that. We bring also reel mowers for the carpet grass, trailers. We have been getting a lot of special orders from customers. For all kind of, like I say, of trailers. The man leaf, I just can't remember so many right now.
That's okay.
What other special order?
Well, in terms of parts, of course, we have an excellent parts supply pipeline, and in actual fact, we're having parts delivered every night. Pre-COVID, of course. Now it's every time a plane arrives, we probably have a shipment on it. So we have excellent parts support.
No, this is hurricane season, and I'm pretty sure you have customers who come and get their supplies. What is one thing that is that customers will come out and pick up a lot to have in their hurricane equipment kit, I would say?
Right. We aim more for the commercial customers rather than the homeowners. Right. But one thing that I should mention, there are a lot of standby generators on the island, and they all need these very large starting batteries. So we stock the 4D size and the 8D size, which are used for starting large diesel engines. And I think we're the leading supplier of that size of battery on the island. And this time of year, of course, it's really important that customers should be checking their generators. If they need new batteries, now is the time to do it, because it's no good having a generator and it won't start when you need it.
Do you service generators?
Yes, we do, yes.
Because mine hasn't been on since Ivan. So I'm not sure if I should throw it out or...
It's not going to work now.
It's not?
No, you need to get it serviced right away.
Yeah, I gosh, that's something to think about for the rest of the day, Mr. Bond. But you do service them.
Yes, we do.
So I can bring mine over, haul mine over, and
yes.
you'll service it.
Certainly.
Okay, awesome. Now, where is Atlantic Supply Limited located?
Okay, we're in the heart of the industrial Park area. You can tell our building, we have a bright yellow stripe around the top of the building because most of the heavy equipment, of course, is painted yellow. And so everyone knows us as the Caterpillar building. When we first started selling smaller equipment, people would say, well, where are you? And all we had to say was, oh, it's the Caterpillar building. And they could find us instantly. So we're on the corner of Redgate Road and North Sound Road, not far from CUC, right next door to Public Works and the NRA.
Oh, you're on the other side of Public Works?
Yeah. We're between Public Works and CUC.
Okay, right.
Yes, just across from the government gas station.
I can see the building now. Okay, what's your telephone number?
Well, the office phone number is 949-0333. And for all the sales inquiries, you can contact me directly to the 927-0333, or you can send emails to sales@atlanticsupply.ltd.com. Also, I want to call out all the landscapers that are Spanish spoken, that I'm Spanish spoken. So yes, you can contact me in Spanish as well if you like. And well, we have the admin email as well.
Okay.
The admin @atlanticsupply.ltd.com.
Okay, and you have a website.
We do have a website. It's www.atlanticsupply.ltd.com.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll wrap up speaking with Mr. Clive Bodden and Amaya from Atlantic Supplies Limited, ASL.
Oh gosh. Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with K-Man Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. K-Man Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies. Free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? Drop by K-Man Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
Open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Still delivering island-wide for your convenience.
Health City is now open at Camana Bay, offering a wide range of specialties at our state-of-the-art Camana Bay Clinic. We are here to help you save time and feel better. We are open weekdays, weekends, and evenings for your convenience and are dedicated to reducing your wait time while improving your health. Friendly staff, expert care, lab services, and diagnostics in one convenient location from the hospital you know and trust. Health City at Camana Bay, within your reach.
We give you honor and praise, adoration and glory.
Radio Cable.
Praise time.
Praise Him, praise Him. Come and let's praise the Lord. Come and let's praise the Lord. Praise Him in the morning and in the evening. Let's praise the Lord.
Praise time in the morning.
Praise Him, praise Him.
Weekdays 6 to 6:30 a.m.
Radio K-Man, waking you up.
Rock my soul in the blues of my favorite hand. Rock my soul in the blues of my favorite hand.
Praise time.
I know He cares. He'll always be there. Oh, yeah. Praise Him, praise Him, praise Him.
Praise time.
Set your clock for 6 a.m. or you will miss it.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
On a daily basis, making it easy to connect with you, our listeners. Add us to WhatsApp today, 925-3261. That's 925-3261.
Radio Cayman.
Send a text or voice note.
Can I send a request, please?
You don't really have to ask us. Just send a request.
This is a shout out to my ex.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
Radio Cayman, maintaining the innovation.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz. Good morning. I want to say thanks to our sponsors today, Cayman Insurance Center, Health City Cayman Islands, and of course, Cayman Medical Supplies. And don't forget, coming soon, BRAC Medical Supplies Limited, serving the sister islands with quality medical supplies, including wheelchairs, bed pads, crutches, and a whole lot more. Keep tuned to Radio Cayman for updates on BRAC Medical Supplies. And good morning again to our guests in the studio. I'm glad you didn't run off and leave me this morning. Mr. Clive Bodden. Mr. Clive is the Managing Director of Atlantic Supply Limited, and Miss Marielle Amaya. Amaya is a sales rep at Atlantic Supply. Now, Mr. Bodden, I just loved our discussion off air. So we're going to bring a little bit of that on air,
yes.
Talking about servicing and not having technicians available when you need them. But right now you have a good working staff that customers can rely on.
Yes, we do. We have to import most of our specialized labor. There's very few, we found, Caymanians that are prepared to train as heavy equipment technicians. So we do import most of our technical labor.
Okay. So what can we look forward to in the future from Atlantic Supply Limited?
Well, we want to continue to service our customers on the island. We want to keep their machines running and provide them with the very best in parts and service support. And of course, we're always there for sales. We can advise them the best kind of equipment they need for their job. We can advise them what make is going to suit them better, and help them in any way that we can.
Okay. Amaya, you're in sales.
Yes.
How difficult is it for you in sales? I know you love your job.
Yes, I do.
But this is selling heavy equipment. These are large pieces of equipment. Of course, you have the smaller ones too.
Yes.
But do you have to go out and bring in customers, or they come to you?
Well, we have both, right? We have people that is reaching out to us, and we actually do visit and field as well, because we like to go there and see what is the customer's needs. Because the ideology for Atlantic Supply, as Mr. Clive says, is to sell good quality equipment. So, and support it, which is the most important. A lot of equipment that is being sold on island, most of the time they don't have a good support. So the idea is go to visit and talk with the customers. What are their needs? What are their feedback from other brands as well? And we kind of explain what we do have, what we offer. We sell equipment. We don't really have heavy equipment on island. It has to be ordered, because Caterpillar is very specialized in the way that you order a machine. It's not something that you have with a specific features and you just buy it. It's not a supermarket product that you just go and grab it. Caterpillar has all these features that you can select for your needs. If you want an AC cab, if you want a specific feature, maybe another customer doesn't need that. So they give you the option to build your machine to the way that you want it, the way that you want it to perform, because not everyone is moving the same kind of soil as well. So some people is using rock, some people is using sand. So it depends all what you wanted to do with the machine is how Caterpillar allow you to design your machine. Then after that, the idea is your machine to last, right? And this goes from the heavy and the smallest equipment as well. How you are going to make your machine last? First of all, what you need is to provide maintenance. So once you are maintaining your machine, like changing the oil, checking the belt, checking hoses, all the basic needs for the machine, air filters and all that, it's going to be less like that the machine is going to have a big fail if you are always away of the preventive maintenance. And then when it's a big repair to do as well, you have our technicians as well, that they are there to, repair hydraulic issues or mechanical issues and all these. The idea is that, like, give the best support that we can give in the sense of the providing the equipment and servicing or preventing any issues. Also, you forget to tell them that we have the Caterpillar oil, which is designed for heavy machinery as well. Would you like to say something about that?
Yes, we do. We sell an oil specifically designed by Caterpillar for their machine. So that's available in 55-gallon drums, or it's available in smaller quantities as well.
Okay. You know, I didn't know Caterpillar. I didn't know you can. I know you can buy a car. You can have leather seat or fabric seat or a sunroof or moonroof or whatever.
Yes.
But I never thought about a Caterpillar equipment as heavy equipment as having it designed for your specific needs. No,
yes.
that's
Caterpillar does not build anything until they have an order for it. Every single Caterpillar machine has been ordered by someone before it is ever built.
Wow. So if I'm just needing one to plant seeds, to sow seeds, I have specifically one made to my needs, specific needs.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
No, wow. Okay, now I know. Now I'm not going to plant any seeds. I'm not good at planting anything. Now, going back to repairs and servicing and repairs, what are your opening hours?
We open at 7:30 in the morning
okay.
because most of the construction industry starts early because trying to avoid the heat of the day. So we start at 7:30 in the morning and we work through until 4 in the afternoon.
Okay, you're closed at 4. Are you open on Saturdays?
We open Saturdays because we have freight. As I said, we pre-COVID days we would have freight arriving every evening, and we clear the freight through customs and trying to deliver it on the Saturday morning. So the freight that arrives Friday night, we make sure the customer gets it for the weekend, and we open on Saturday mornings for deliveries only and sales, but we don't do servicing unless it's a special event.
So if I order a piece of heavy equipment, roughly how long would that take to be delivered?
It could take 6 to 8 months to deliver it. You have to pre-plan your project and decide what equipment you're going to need. Of course, people can buy used equipment if they need it urgently, but we tend to only sell new equipment.
That's going to be my next question.
Yes.
If you sell, use heavy equipment.
Yes, we tend not to, because of course the Florida market is just overflowing with used equipment. So it's very easy for people to go to auctions and other dealers in the U.S. who already have used equipment and buy it there. It's impossible for us to compete with that. We can't stock that volume of equipment that's available in Florida. So we tend not to deal with used equipment.
Mr. Bond, this is going to be a weird question, but as I'm speaking to you, I just realized something. Okay, we can register a car, have it licensed. Do we have to do the same for a piece of heavy equipment?
It depends if it's going to be used on the road, like if it's a loader backhoe that you see digging a trench in the road, that has to be registered. If it's a bulldozer with tracks that only is used off the road, that probably doesn't have to be registered.
Okay. It's 6 minutes until 9 o'clock. If you're just joining us, well, you missed a whole lot of the Business Buzz on this Tuesday morning. We're speaking with Mr. Clive Bodden, Managing Director of Atlantic Supply Limited, and Ms. Mariela Amaya, Sales Specialist at Atlantic. Now, before we end our program this morning, what would you like to leave with our listeners? Mr. Bodden?
Well, I would just like to thank our customers. As I said, we've been in business since 1983. We have done our best to help as many customers as we can in that time, and we appreciate their support. You know, we know they have other options, but each day we strive to give them the best service that we can, and I thank them for their support. And if there's anything we can do to help them in the future, then we hope they'll come and see us.
Okay, Mr. Meyer?
Yeah, I actually would like to announce that we also have free delivery. So this is very important as well when a customer is working on a job site and they have an emergency, whether they have a oil leak and they urge of new oil or batteries or small equipment parts. We can, piece of equipment, we can deliver it to their site, and that's a very good service that we have as well. And again, the phone numbers, I'm going to repeat them.
Yes, please. I was going to ask you that too.
Yes. You can contact me for sales at the 927-0333 or to the email says sales@atlanticsupply.ltd.com. And we have the office phone number as well, which is the 949-0333. Or you can email to the admin email, admin@atlanticsupply.ltd.com. Or even if you guys are interested in special parts or Caterpillar parts, you can email to parts@atlanticsupply.ltd.com.
Thank you so much for being in the studio
Thank
this
you.
morning. I learned a lot about Caterpillar. It makes me feel like I want to order something from Atlantic Supplies this morning.
Please do.
It might be a little generator, a small one. Do you have like generators that you can walk around with? I mean, you
Yes.
said you have portable,
Yes,
right?
we have the portable ones.
But they're very small.
Yes.
How big? What size?
Maybe 20-something pounds.
Okay. Something you can
yes,
walk around.
Definitely. Yes.
Okay. So if I need to take my music to the beach and I need I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Mr.
Or if you're
Borden.
planning camping.
Oh, camping.
Right.
That's right. Mr. Borden, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure speaking with you this morning. And you too, Mr. Maya, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
We want to thank our sponsors, Cayman Insurance Center, Health City Cayman Islands, and Cayman Medical Supplies. Also, thanks to our previous guests in the studio this morning. To our listeners and our viewers, thank you. And to our producer, Miss Susan Watson. In the meantime, stay tuned. Susan's got some really, really blazing music for you on the breakfast session. And that will take us up to 10 o'clock when we'll bring you the 10 o'clock news. In the meantime, have a wonderful Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we'll see you on Thursday.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by K-Man Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. And K-Man Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and